New legislation, new FICO, how to get perfect credit, how to get all the negative items off of your credit reports. Hey, we're talking about it right now. Let's get into it on the live. Saturday live. The subscribe tribe is coming in. Okay. I'm working with the team here. Make sure we're good. Got some stuff here. Okay, good. Good. All right. Now I get to going. I get to talking. Answering questions. Sometimes I miss a question on the live stream. So please, my email is right here. I'm going to put it in here. You can email me if you have questions, concerns. Great. Everyone's coming in. It's great. I'm here too, Jerome. Team B-Weave is the truth. I appreciate that. Jay Gray. What up? Hey, how you doing, Robert? Excellent. Good to see everyone. All right. All right, cool. Wonderful. All right, so I've done a live stream this week on the new FICO. I did a live stream this week on some new legislation. Yes. So to get on these live, look at that. Luke is on there. Hello, tribe. Good to see you, Luke. thesubscribetribe.com. Okay. For when I go live, get an email notification. So when I go live, so you get this stuff right away. So new legislation. Let's talk about this new legislation real quick. I don't know if everybody's heard it, but yes, there's a potential for some bills to be created. So the bills have been created. Okay. But they have to get turned into law. Okay. They're not law yet. They have to get passed. Okay. So they're still going through the process of trying to get this, the House getting this approved, right? Turned into laws. But if these 6 bills were to pass, okay, the CFPB would establish a credit rehabilitation process that would keep credit reporting agencies from reporting delinquent student loans. Okay. Joy to you. First live. Awesome. What do you think of self-lender? I think self would keep, potentially, right, if it gets passed, would keep all delinquent student loans off your reports. Go through the rehab program, make 9 on-time payments, 9 months. It's off your reports, okay? That's what they want. They don't want people to be hurting from trying to get an education, okay? That's another thing that these FICOs are eventually supposed to do here. These medical are supposed to be weighted less, okay? BB says, hey, Brandon, you're working 8 days a week, 26 hours a day, bro. My FICO went up. Nice. Congratulations. Good work. So that could bar and keep the student loans off your reports. Now, the other thing is background checks. Okay, I've talked about this before. This legislation would keep private entities that are not federal or state or government or national security, just regular private companies from looking into your credit, okay? Looking into your credit for employment purposes, okay? So if they don't have to look into it by law, federal, state, laws, governments, clearances, like military clearances and all that stuff, if they absolutely don't have to do that for your employment, they won't be allowed to do that. They won't be able to do credit checks. And that's if this bill passes, okay? So this is really good news, potentially, okay? The House has to work on this stuff. It's got to, get some help, bipartisan help and all this stuff from the other party and get approved and all. So it could take some time, but that could be really good. It could help scores go up, okay? Now, the other thing we're talking about, and I've talked about this week, and maybe you've missed it or maybe you know, is the FICO 10. The FICO 10 score might come out this summer, and the chances of it being fully adopted quickly by lenders and banks and all this stuff is, I think, pretty slim. There's a FICO 9 out there, and when I log into my FICO, it's FICO 8. So it could take some time. Also, mortgage companies are still using FICO 2, FICO 5, and FICO 4, depending if they pull from Experian, TransUnion, or Equifax, okay? So you're able to knock this negative, nasty, erroneous junk off, 609creditrepair.com. We can do this work for you, theawesomelifegroup.com. If this video is helping you out, please give a thumbs up, all right? So FICO 10, yeah, may not even get adopted, but if it does get utilized somewhere, the FICO 10 may weight unsecured personal loans as worse, okay? When I say unsecured personal loans, we're not talking about self-lender that is secured by, CD, cash. We're not talking about a mortgage that is secured by a house, and we're not talking about a car note because it's secured by a car. We're talking about an unsecured private loan that is typically used to consolidate debt. What they're thinking is the FICO 10 could help, say, okay, these personal loans are being used, they're consolidating debt, they're going out there racking up more stuff because they're in a jam or whatnot, right? This is why this is unfortunate, because people that are in a jam who might be consolidating debt, who might be getting a personal loan, maybe getting a credit card to take care of some health stuff or some needs to live, are being penalized. But again, FICO 10 might not come through, okay? FICO 10 may not get adopted at all, okay? And you also got to remember that this legislation that might keep student loans from the report might do some other things as well along the way, because the House has talked about how the customer is the banks, the customer are the mortgage lenders, the lenders. And what they're doing is they're utilizing consumer data like ours and selling it off. So they might say, hey, you know what you're doing this FICO 10? You know what? These weighting these personal loans, yeah, we don't want these consolidated loans on there anymore. Or maybe we're not going to weight them as hard. The CFPB is going to have some more strength if this legislation gets passed, okay? If these bills get turned into laws, okay? So we're just talking about what might happen, okay? Got some questions here now. Okay, now I'm going to look back at some of these questions. Apologize if I get to going and talking about things. I'm putting my email in here again as well. So if you have questions, you have answers, you need some answers, you can email me. Cool. Oh, and someone asked Luke hit you up with the self-lender too. We do like self.inc, the self-lender, as it reports to all three bureaus as well. And it's a secure note, secure loan, okay? Christopher Joseph, you have some late payments. You've disputed, but have you sent goodwill letters and have you complained to the CFPB about this, okay? They've got to be able to substantiate these late payments as well, all right, from 4 years ago. It's going to be challenging for them. Yo, Brennan, going through my first round, about to send the next. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Mr. Owens. What is the Emerge Life? What is the life group? The Awesome Life group is where we can send out the disputes on your behalf, help you with your repair process, and do it for you. It's called Awesome Life because we want you to have that awesome life. Get to the other side. It can change your life. You get that dream car, that dream house, change where your whole world, your family, travel the world for free with credit card miles, okay? True Living 7, you don't get enough credit for what you do. For what you do, I appreciate you 100. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. So, okay, Serena. So in your opinion, do you think this is a new wave for us? Serena, are you talking about the new FICO? I think the new FICO, you want to know my opinion on the new FICO? I don't think the new FICO is going to be used. I think it's going to go by the wayside. No one's going to really utilize it. I think even if it does get utilized, weighing personal stuff that much heavier probably is not going to affect much. But I doubt it's going to be used because there's a FICO 9 that doesn't get used. And then there was What was it? FICO Plus. What was the FICO that they were talking about last year that didn't even come out, didn't even use it, right? Everybody was like, there's a new FICO, there's a new FICO, there's a new FICO. Let me see if I can find it. FICO score. I don't remember what that was. Everybody was freaking out about it. And I know it wasn't Experian Boost because it was FICO something. FICO Elite. Is that Ultra FICO? James, thank you very much. James Lee was Ultra FICO. Remember that? Remember last year when they were talking about Ultra FICO? It didn't even come out. What happened to that? FICO. Luke, he was Ultra FICO. Ultra. Introducing Ultra FICO score. I'm looking at this right now. Increase your credit, how it works. Oh yeah, it was used to leverage your checking and savings accounts data to boost your score. It's supposed to be like Experian Boost. Experian uses that. We don't even hear Ultra FICO. They come out with all sorts of silly products, all sorts of stuff to try and make more money. Okay. I'm telling you guys, we're on FICO 8 and the mortgage companies, FICO 2, FICO 5, and FICO 4. So anyone who's asking about it should worry. I had somebody emailing the other day, was like, hey man, should I wait for FICO 10 to come out or should I repair my credit now? Start now, repair your credit now. Yeah. Don't worry about these silly things that they try and do. All right. Whoa. Just wanted to share that. Okay, hold on. 1 minute. What did 1 minute say? Oh, man, I missed it. It's not here. 1 minute of wisdom. Just wanted to share that because of Brandon. Just want to share that. Because of Brandon, I'm on a plane right now heading to Orlando to pick up my new car. Thank you, Brandon. You're very welcome. 1 minute of wisdom. What are you getting? When are you going to Orlando? Is it something special? Wow. And on the plane right now. Watching this, the Wi-Fi in the sky. I'll tell you what. I've flown and I've still worked because they have Wi-Fi up there now. It's phenomenal. It's fantastic. Okay. Like that it actually works. You know what I mean? They used to have it back in the day, but then it would stop, you know? All right. Let's see. The thing about using My Jewelry and New Coast. My Jewelers Club card and New Coast Direct. Okay. 1 minute of wisdom is getting a BMW X5. Congratulations. Congratulations. Dream cars, right? Dream houses. I have a friend who just got her dream car. Okay. She upgraded. All right. I need to remove all accounts from my credit reports. They're all negative accounts. How will this impact my credit? Will my score increase or decrease? Okay. So if you don't have any positive history, okay, you might want to start establishing positive history, like about it. Okay. Someone was asking me, what do you think about My Jewelers Club card? What do you think about New Coast Direct? I think they are helpful in building credit. Long term, obviously, you can't really use the card for very much. You have to purchase something with My Jewelers Club card. You have to purchase something with the New Coast Direct card, and that's probably it. You're probably going to use it once. You know, it's probably not something that you're going to continue to utilize. You use it, get the 5K in trade line for My Jewelers Club card, get the 5K in trade line for New Coast Direct. You've got some great, you know, utilization, right? You've got all this credit and you're not really using it. You've got the self-ink, the self-lender. They have secured cards and they have the loan. And you can get something like Open Sky, Barbara Clinton recommends. People have had success with that. Now you're building up good credit. You take all the negative stuff off of there. Now you have all this good on-time payment history for months. Your score is going to go up. And then you'll be in a situation where you can get your own, you know, big bank cards. You can get your own credit cards. Kim Gilbert said, which one does most mortgage companies use? Kim, you want to know which credit score is used most by most of the mortgage companies? Hard to know, but you want to look at your mortgage FICOs before you, and you can even ask them where they pull from, see what they're using. Okay. If you feel like, hey, you know, one score is stronger than the other, you might want to ask them, oh, do you pull from Equifax Beacon 5, Experian FICO Model 2, or TransUnion FICO Model 4, right? It's hard to know what every single bank, every mortgage lender is using and what's the most, you know, but those are the ones, 2, 4, and 5. Would you close my Julius Club card at some point? Sorry. Apologize. I'm working nonstop. Would I close a card? If you can afford not to, because I think there might be an annual fee with my Julius Club card. No, leave it open as long as you possibly can. The only time you might want to close it is if you don't want to pay that fee anymore, and you know you have enough other good, solid trade lines, credit cards, loans, whatever it is, on there that it really won't affect you very much. Okay, it won't affect you very much, and you'll be able to, you know, keep paying your stuff on time and move up. Because closing a card, your credit score will come down a little bit. Okay. Got turned down for a personal line of credit because of one maxed out credit card and another paid off one that closed. Would it be hard to get a HELOC, home equity line of credit, with the equity in my house since it's secured? Well, that's a good question. So it depends on what your bank will do for that HELOC and what they're going to look at. I think as far as the HELOC is concerned, you might have a better chance, but they're still going to look at your risk. Okay. What I would say is try and dispute this negative stuff off, this closed account that's negative. If it's paid off, but it's still negative, you want to dispute it. If it's not negative, okay, if it's not negative and your credit card is maxed, yeah, you might want to get something like a My Jewelers Club card to help with utilization and to get it out of the maxed. Anything that's maxed is not going to look the best, okay? Not only do they look at the utilization, credit scoring models and lenders look at the utilization for overall utilization, but they will see, hey, oh, this individual maxed out one card, even though the rest are good. They don't like seeing that either, okay? One more question. Car dealerships and apartment complexes, do they pull just a Vantage score or your FICO score? Again, Kim, you want to talk to them and ask what they're looking at. They might have a combination of credit score and just looking for your credit reports or looking at your negative items. It just depends. Everything is different. Everyone's different. I'll tell you what, I've worked with people that are going to an apartment complex. So it's like just a one person kind of deal. They have a fourplex. They're renting from one person, right? Not like a whole apartment complex. And they just want a copy of a credit report. And they look at the credit report and they feel comfortable with that. Some apartment complexes are going to have a special screen. They're just going to see yes or no. Okay. They might not even know where your credit score is. Or there might be some complexes that pull your whole credit, look at your FICO and or Vantage, and they look at your reports and see if there's any collections, outstanding stuff on there. Okay. Car dealerships, you don't need to be getting your credit pulled at a car dealership. You need to not even worry about finance with the car dealership. Okay. That's not something that you want to do. I'll tell you that right now. That is not an option. That is not something you want to do, because I'll tell you what they're going to do. I don't care if they're looking at your FICO, your Vantage, your credit score. They're going to try to run your credit so much that it breaks down your credit score to where you have to get a higher rate on your credit so that they can mark it up and make more money on that car. Okay. Awesome Life Group has improved my credit a lot, so I'm recommending it to my son-in-law who's contemplating filing bankruptcy. How soon after the bankruptcy can ALG help him clean up his credit report? Well, typically, usually just takes the 6 months that it takes to fully discharge. You can help repair credit. Okay, that's usually what it takes. We're just waiting from the courthouse. Usually about 6 months before they fully release. Okay, from the trustee. That's on them. So we're just waiting. However, we can't give any legal advice. Obviously, that's a legal situation. But maybe come get a consultation with us first. Let us take a look. Let's see at Awesome Life Group LLC, right? AwesomeLifeGroup.com. Let's see. We don't know what's going on right now. Maybe he's got some collections, some charge-offs. Maybe we can dispute. Who knows, right? I don't want him to necessarily go in a situation where he may not need to. And of course, not legal advice. You want to talk to the lawyers if that is what they're thinking about doing. But, you might be able to dispute some stuff. Got a loan to pay off my bills and has 33% interest. Been paying for a year on interest only, and my credit reports say I'm 104% utilization for that loan. Lesson learned, won't do that again. Yeah, and get your credit squared away. Get you a new consolidated loan or new loan or something with that's 4%, 3% to 33%. This is crazy, right? Twin, you've been out here. You could get. I know you got good credit now, man. I know you got it. I know you can do it. Okay, you don't want that anymore. Yeah, 1 minute to win. Do the loan for a car at your credit union, just like Brandon has said in the past. It is best. Okay, it really is. They're very helpful. Thanks. Good advice on financing a car. Won't be doing that. Good job, Kim. Good. Speak about the car loan. Okay, so you want credit unions are more flexible and better interest rates for sure. My friend, she just got a new her dream car and had to get a credit union finance, and I think it was 3% or something crazy low. 2.9, 3%, something great. Okay, credit really is king. Okay, they looked at the score within a couple hours. They approved her. Good to go. Your credit score can be improved. If you're looking to get a car, you can get the negative nasty erroneous items off of there. You can put authorized users on there. You can put new trade lines on there, like New Coast Direct, My Jewelers Club card, Capital One, whatever it is, Barclay, whatever primary lines you have. You can put good, awesome stuff on there. Okay. Good. Once you've got this good credit, you can go into your credit union. Talk to them before they run your credit. Ask them what their terms are, their loan terms are. What kind of credit scores are they looking for? What kind of loan might you be able to get approved for? What kind of 30-day window they have to shop around on the pre-approval of a loan kind of deal, okay? Because oftentimes you get approved for a car loan, okay, and they're only going to give you 30 days to make good on that loan, or they're going to have to re-pull your credit, okay? So usually it's 30 days because that's about what your credit could shift in about 30 days. So you got 30 days to go look around, and then you're saying, oh, okay, cool. Oftentimes, most people know what car they want, okay? Once you have that pre-approval letter, they say, hey, we'll release a loan to you. What happens is you have to go to the car dealership and get a purchase order, okay? Do not take physical possession of the vehicle unless you want them to run your credit, okay? I'm telling you right now, they can't run your credit without your social, without your approval, and without permissible purpose, and without you taking possession of that vehicle. They will try all sorts of things, okay? Car dealership, say you come back, and they say, you know what? I know you love this new car. I know you have to go all the way down to the bank. You got to go back there to give them your purchase order to your credit union. Tell you what, why don't you drive down there in your new car? What we'll do is we'll go ahead and make sure that you're good to take it, okay? And we'll put you through a finance a contract, a potential contract, we'll take a look and see if you qualify for us. And maybe we can beat your credit union, because we go through all the credit unions. They'll tell you things like, oh, we go through all the credit unions. They do, but they cannot beat the rate because they're trying to mark it up. Okay? So don't even go for it. Yes, you can email me. Daniel, you can email me, and then we can kind of go from there, see what's going on. Yeah. Jordan Swift. Okay, let's see what it say. Yeah, certified. Send certified. Oh, nice. Okay, so Jesus Perez says, I want to give Bailey at ALG, Awesome Life Group, a huge shout out. She helped very much. I went from 26.5% interest to 3.3% interest with Chase. I was approved directly from Chase and no shotgunned at the dealership. Thank you. Mr. Perez went through us, Awesome Life Group LLC. His specialist happened to be Bailey. He was having a tough time, got his credit squared away, then turned around, got his car directly with Chase loan, 3.3%. Now he's got his car. And a reasonable rate, 3%, okay, cool, reasonable. 26.5%? That's crazy. That's like paying for another car. Okay? Thank you very much, Charisma, for the super chat. Can I file a complaint with the CFPB? Yes, you can file a complaint with the CFPB. If you have negative items on LexisNexis, like you're saying, please dispute directly with LexisNexis as well, right? Okay. Also, if they're trying any stall tactics or in violation of anything, make sure to put that into your complaint, okay? Because once they see that they're in violation of not removing negative items when provided proof, not verifying 100%, yeah, they'll be able to help you get this negative, nasty, erroneous junk off of there, okay? Also, you can file your complaint with the Better Business Bureau, right? BBB, all right? I've seen people get collections, charge-offs just with BBB or filing complaints with the CFPB. It happens, okay? So stick with it. And sometimes they push back with silly stuff like that. I'm going to tell you what. If you need help, email me, okay? I'm putting my email here. And anyone who's having questions, comments, concerns, email me, okay? Because I'm probably going to have to get going pretty soon. Yes, I have to get going pretty soon. We'll probably do one more question here. All right. Jerome awfully quiet today. I think Jerome is tired, actually. Just chilling. Just chilling, Jerome? Yeah. Had a tough night. We're standing by just for some VIP. Somebody asked the office open. Now we're standing by. Luke's standing by. I'm standing by, okay? Jordan Swift. I know I didn't see the first parts. Like they responded to you, but they didn't respond to my husband. All certified. I mean, you can send a non-response letter, and this is the craziness. Jordan, and this is why this drives people nuts. They're like, oh, they responded to me, but not my husband. Sent out same time, same stuff, same everything. Yours gets a response to. Theirs has to get a non-response letter, right? Stall tactics. They just try and do different things with different people. Okay. Jordan, you want to send the follow-up inquiry, dispute letters. And make sure to email me, because I'll tell you what, I appreciate you all very much. I do have to get going. I got to make sure that I take care of a few things with some clients, some customers, make sure the team is doing okay. All right. 609creditrepair.com, or we can do the work for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. If this video helps you out, this live stream's helping you out, please give a thumbs up. If you watched the end too, thank you so much. Please give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and that bell for notifications. And until I see you in person, I will see you on the other side. Take care.